your kid look good. He look good, you know what I'm saying? Look good. What up, guys? It's your boy Chris, aka Money Mitch, back with an episode of Money Mitch Show. Did you miss me? Because I miss you. What is up, y'all? What is up? It's your boy Chris, aka Money Mitch, and if you're new to my channel or if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to the latest channel and YouTube land. Hit the like and that share button. Share it to your mama, daddy, sister, cousin, uncle, whoever, and let them know they need to be following who? Your boy, me, our YouTube. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so in today's video is what? Monday, which means it's Military Mondays, haha. Which means on Mondays, I'm gonna give y'all a down low on the Navy, okay? Because y'all like to know about the Navy. I'm gonna tell you about the Navy. So let's get into this video. Let's get into it. All right, so today's video, I'm gonna talk about the different types of training you go through in the Navy. Now, this is really specifically for the aviation side. I'm sorry, surface people. I don't know anything about y'all because I'm not one of y'all losers like that. So, sorry. But so for aviation side, so this is how it goes. So of course, everyone goes to boot camp. Boot camp is 8 weeks. I don't know. I think there was in talks of trying to extend it now, but I don't know. When I went, it was 8 weeks long, so 2 months. It's in Great Lakes, Illinois. It's the only Navy boot camp there is. And so you go to boot camp for 8 weeks, and you graduate from boot camp, and then you go to A school. So for me, I went to A school down in Pensacola. That's where most aviation rates go. I think that's where all aviation rates go besides AZs. AZs go to Meridian, Mississippi. That's where they go. But everybody else pretty much goes to Pensacola. So you go to Pensacola for your initial A school, whether you're at AD, AE, AT, AO, PR, everyone pretty much goes to Pensacola. And that's when you have your initial C school. So your initial C school is just like the basic level of your rate. So it's not platform specific, so it's not about helicopters, jets, or whatever. It just teaches you about your rate specifics, point blank period. It teaches you everything how to be a AD, everything how to be a airframer or a AE. But real interesting fact though, when you're a AE or AT, when you go to A school, you're technically just, I think it's called something. You're not technically an AE or AT. It's not until you get there is when they break you guys up, because AT is kind of one rate, but when you get to A school, they break you guys up and they give like half your AT, half your AE. So you don't really know what you are until you get to Pensacola. But anyway, so you spend, depending on your school, if you're undes, your school is usually like 2 weeks, so you spend like a month in Pensacola. Everyone else is like usually about 4 to 6 weeks, somewhere around that time frame. I know certain rates, A school, initial A school in Pensacola, it is super long. So after you go to A school, you all go to C school. Now C school is platform specific. So whether you're gonna be working on P3s, P8s, E2s, F-18s, M860s, it depends on whatever platform you're going to go to, which is basically off your orders. So your orders is what you get in A school, and you get those basically that they just give them to you. So you get to pick. So if you're in the top percentile of your class, like if you're the number one in your class, you get to pick where you want to go, and then it kind of just trickles down to everyone gets orders. So once you get those orders, they come with a C school. Now C school is going to be, like I said, for your platform specifics for your rate. So for me, it was platform specific for M860s. For other people, it can be platform specific for ADs or ATs or whatever the rate is for PAs, F-18s, like I said already. So you go there, it's usually like maybe a month long. Mine wasn't too long. So it depends. They're on all various locations. Usually they try to give you a C school that's close to where your command is at. So your command is in Norfolk, Virginia. Your C school will most likely be in Norfolk. If your first command is in Jacksonville, Florida, they'll most likely give you C school in Jacksonville. Same thing for San Diego. Now, if you're in Japan, your C school most likely will be in San Diego, because San Diego is on its way to Japan. Okay. So after you go to initial C school, you go to your first command. So you go to your first command and you make rank, whatever. Let's say you leave your first command as an E5, which I did, which I highly recommend because it's not that hard. If you leave, listen, side note, if you leave your first command without making second or NAM, you already messed up in your career, because there's 2 given things that you should be able to do. I left my first command with 2 NAMs and an E5 with a really good, clean track record. So make sure you guys stay clean at your first command, because the Navy's so small and people talk. They do talk, okay? Alright, so that's that. So once you go to your first command and your tour is over, then you go to another set of orders for, like, let's just say if you're going to O-level short command, like Iraq squadron or a test and evaluation squadron or whatever else. You're not going I-level, so you say O-level. So like I said, O-level is organization, I-level is intermediate. So I-level people, they work on aircraft parts, like they break down the engine and fix it. O-level is just you work on helicopters. I will make a whole other video about the difference between O-level and I-level. So let's say, so you go, like for me, I went to VX1 in Maryland. So when I went to VX1, they sent me to career school. Career school is your third kind of training. So career school is pretty much is what locks you into your NEC. And NEC is basically like your rate or whatever. It locks you into your rate on that platform. So right now, since this school is over for me, I am now locked into MH60 NECs for a MEX. So whenever I go pick up orders, I pretty much will get the orders for whatever MH60s for MEX for whatever rate rank I am. So career school is, I believe, 21 days ish, maybe. So about a month almost. So you go to career school, and career school is like a more in-depth for your rate on that platform. So like I said, in your initial C school, it kind of gives you a broad aspect of what you're going to do on that platform, because you still have to go to your first command, and then that's pretty much where you get into like the nitty-gritty everyday stuff for your rate on that platform. But when you go through career school, it's when they teach you how to be like CDQs and to really inspect these aircraft components and really be able to break down this aircraft and have the knowledge of how this aircraft is really put together. So once you go through career school, like I said earlier, it locks you into your NEC. I don't know what NEC stands for, but I think it's like Navy something. I don't know. I have to look it up. Alright, so I had to take a little break. Just had to look it up. So NEC stands for Navy Enlisted Classification. So that's basically how they know what rate and platform you are on. So yeah. Yeah, so what I was saying, yeah. So once you go to career school, that's pretty much like you in and all that good stuff. So now you're locked into this rate, this platform. It's not impossible to switch platforms after you get locked into your NEC. You still can. But more than likely, you'll probably stay on this platform until you get out or retire. So yeah, so those are like pretty much the flow of training through the Navy. There's different classes and stuff you take along the way, but this is like your basics. You go through boot camp, A school, initial C school, and then career school, and then after that, you probably go to like maintenance control school later on down the line. That's a whole nother thing. But those are your basic classes and courses you will go through in the Navy and aviation. Like I said, I don't know about surface. I'm sorry to talk about surface people that watch this, but I don't know anything about y'all, so I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching this video. It's your boy Chris, aka Money Mitch, back with an episode. Thank you guys and goodbye.